got a pretty good one on tap.
Call Grandma.
As it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Carolina Panthers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte.
Call Elisha Harrison.
Definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Oh, bro. Call Elisha Harrison. Yeah, my cousin put me straight to voicemail.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I need someone to pick up my niece from school, bro.
Let's start the drive here with Pacheco. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I'm saying my grandma usually pick her up. So I'm wondering why my grandma ain't on the phone.
Again,
I'm proud of her too. I don't like my niece.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Siri, call Grandma mobile.
On a 3rd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Ma, why your mama ain't answering the phone? Well, I need you to find out.
Not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they
I would hope so.
Picked up by Nick Bolton.
Man. Alright, I'm letting you up.
He had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And Charles, I think they were in zone defensively.
Let me give her a call then. Let me give her a call. I need someone to pick up Nala.
And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone.
Yeah, when I get off work.
That's good for a gain of 6.
I know I was.
It'll be second down.
You can't tell me something I was going to do.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. 7 yards there and a first down.
I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 40.
Answer the phone, Grandma.
It'll go as a gain of 10 in a Kansas City.
Nothing else better to do today.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Now a play fake here on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Grandma, I need you to pick up Nala today. I need you to pick up your granddaughter today. Yes, ma'am.
At the 45. They run here with Rico Dowdle to about the 48-yard line.
Oh, I'm doing good. Just getting ready for work. Yes, ma'am. It's currently about to be 1 o'clock. It's about to be 1 o'clock. Yes, ma'am.
And allow him to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
All right. Love you. Stay safe. Stay safe.
Here comes third and the length of the football.
I said I love you, Grandma. All right, bye.
Here is Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So first and 10 now from the 30.
You said what?
Here we go.
Say again.
Young to throw it.
I ain't never heard that.
A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
Oh my God, that hurt him.
At the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. First and goal from just inside the 5. Dowdle is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second and goal from inside the 5. They run again with Dowdle.
Oh, I thought I let Bryce Young run that hole.
Yard line and no further.
I was wrong.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And that is,
Oh,
he
McMillan!
did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been in a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now.
Ronnie, this ain't hit six game winners this year.
Stop that momentum. Go get it.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that.
Who got ball first? You or me?
Maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And really, they're pretty fortunate right now to only be down 3-0 following 2 turnovers. They've got it now 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Do we throw that nigga a contract this year?
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
One on in the game.
Back to throw here.
Nick Scorton, I ain't even mad at you, bro. You a lion.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop
That's
it
it, bro.
Yeah.
Good
Big
shit,
A.
Derek.
Robinson has made a career of this.
Your name Derek, so I know how to take you serious, man.
Throwing now is Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Shit.
That one complete to Leggett. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. And Xavier Leggett, 27 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. An extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. It's a gain of a yard. And that'll be good for a KC 1st down. play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. Now Mahomes. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. DJ Waddle just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders.
Yeah, the break. Oh, man, thank you, guys. That's right.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And some room to run now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll get this down only to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 10-0 is our score.
Dad.
We get started again on EA Sports. Well, certainly
Dad.
they wanted out of the locker room.
Grandma gonna pick up now.
Defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. It's Young off play action. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Young. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First down, 17. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will come up short. Low throw.
No, you're not an
Young
NFL quarterback.
maybe that's just an
Shit.
example of a growing
Think my
pain for
controller
him.
across
I
the room.
think you're right about that because when the game
Ooh.
starts to move fast
Ooh, I flipped
and it
it.
moves quickly
Shit.
on him, a lot
Fuck
of
it,
times they
flip.
fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy. So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big
Coker.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They go play action. Young. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Young. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
Chiefs, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. On the return, Nico Remigio. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike that with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Panthers 46.
Mahomes going to throw.
I should have seen it.
And it's Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 33.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco gets in, tries the left side. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
Now here's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
TJ Warner.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ooh,
The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll try to pick it up himself. That is caught. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The play fake. Now Young. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
52. Ready.
Now Young. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
2nd and a yard.
Ready?
At the 5-yard line.
Young quickly to the flat. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with him. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young scoring on the sneak from a yard out. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They run it with Pacheco for the gun. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now Young here, you can see changing the play.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one complete to Eagle. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the Chiefs' 14-yard line.
It'll be Young again. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
On fourth down, on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal.
A 31-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never run up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Here's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, the RPO will keep it himself. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as it falls incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll try to do it himself. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a second and 10. Now Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon.